Andrea Berta appointed sporting director of Arsenal ahead of major summer transfers. Arsenal has officially announced the appointment of Andrea Berta as their new sporting director, stepping into the role after Edu Gasper's resignation. This decision follows a thorough recruitment process in which the club carefully evaluated numerous candidates to find the perfect fit. Berta will take charge of the summer transfer strategy alongside Mikel Arteta, as the club looks to revitalize various areas of the squad. Arteta played a key role in the decision to bring Berta on board, but the process was spearheaded by managing director Richard Garlick, executive vice chairman Tim Lewis, and co-chairman Josh Kroenke. The club's shift in focus to Berta is a strategic move, given his extensive experience at one of Europe's most successful clubs, Atletico de Madrid. During his more than a decade there, Berta worked closely with Diego Simeone, helping the team compete against giants like Real Madrid and Barcelona. Under their partnership, Atletico won La Liga twice, in 2014 and 2021, and lifted the Europa League trophy in 2018. Berta was also instrumental in overseeing significant transfers, including high-profile signings like João Felix, Thomas Lemar, Julian Alvarez, and Diego Costa, as well as key sales involving Antoine Griezmann, Lucas Hernandez, Rodri, and Mateus Cunha. As he embarks on this new journey, Berta aims to enhance Arsenal's squad this summer, with priority targets already in sight, such as Martin Zubimendi, Alexander Isak, and Nico Williams. Additionally, he will work to generate funds from potential departures, including Jakub Kiwior and Fabio Vieira. Berta is ready to get started immediately and will be present for the upcoming matches, including the crucial clash against Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals. The future looks promising for Arsenal, and with Berta at the helm, there's a renewed sense of hope and excitement as they prepare for a transformative summer. A new era begins at Arsenal. As Andrea Berta settles into his role as sporting director, the anticipation surrounding Arsenal's summer transfer plans grows. His appointment comes at a pivotal moment for the club, which is eager to enhance its competitiveness in both domestic and European competitions. With Berta's wealth of experience, fans are hopeful that he can bring a fresh perspective and innovative strategies to the transfer market. Immediate goals and challenges. Berta's first order of business will be to assess the current squad and identify the key areas that require strengthening. With Gabriel Jesus out for an extended period and Kai Havertz's return uncertain, Arsenal needs to find reliable attacking options quickly. Berta's familiarity with the market and keen eye for talent will be crucial in pinpointing potential signings that can make an immediate impact. Moreover, his success at Atletico Madrid demonstrated an ability to balance high-profile signings with shrewd investments in emerging talent. Arsenal supporters are eager to see if Berta can replicate this approach, targeting both established stars and promising young players who can contribute to the club's long-term vision. Building relationships. A vital aspect of Berta's role will be building strong relationships with players and staff alike. His experience in a high-pressure environment like Atletico Madrid will serve him well as he navigates the dynamics of the Arsenal locker room. Establishing trust and open communication with Mikel Arteta and the squad will be essential for fostering a cohesive team culture. Fan engagement and expectations. As excitement builds around Berta's appointment, fans will undoubtedly have high expectations for the summer transfer window. The Gunners' faithful are eager to see the club take bold steps in the market to ensure they remain competitive in the Premier League and aim for European glory. The upcoming transfer decisions will significantly impact the club's trajectory, and supporters are hopeful that Berta will deliver the caliber of signings that can propel Arsenal back to the top. The road ahead. Looking ahead, Berta faces significant challenges but also exciting opportunities. The upcoming transfer window will be a true test of his acumen and ability to deliver results under pressure. With Liverpool, Manchester City, and other rivals strengthening their squads, Arsenal must act decisively to keep pace. Furthermore, as the Gunners prepare for their Champions League clash against Real Madrid, the stakes are high. This match not only represents a chance to prove their mettle on the European stage but also serves as a platform for Berta to evaluate the squad's current capabilities. In conclusion, Andrea Berta's appointment as Arsenal sporting director marks the beginning of a new chapter for the club. With high hopes and expectations from fans and stakeholders, the coming months will be critical in shaping Arsenal's future. As Berta embarks on this journey, all eyes will be on him to see how he navigates the complexities of the transfer market and positions Arsenal for success in the seasons to come. Andrea Berta set to receive Arsenal's backing for Mikel Arteta's dream summer transfer window. Andrea Berta is expected to be announced soon as Arsenal's new sporting director, stepping into the role with significant freedom during the upcoming summer transfer window. This appointment comes as a thrilling opportunity for Berta, taking over from Edu Gaspar in what could be a dream scenario for any sporting director. When stepping into such a pivotal position, the ability to spend is crucial, and Arsenal has clearly set the stage for Berta to do just that this summer. While the wait may be frustrating for fans, the payoff could be well worth it. The January 2025 transfer window saw no new signings, despite Mikel Arteta losing both of his primary centre-forward options. However, there were indications that funds were available, with reports suggesting a £40 million plus add-ons bid for Ollie Watkins near the end of that winter market. Despite the constraints of financial fair play and profit and sustainability regulations, it's believed that these restrictions will ease for the Gunners this summer. The club recently recorded record broadcast revenue, and although they faced a loss of about £17 million, this was significantly lower than in previous years. Furthermore, Arsenal is positioning itself to increase its wage structure, as players like Thomas Partey, Jorginho, and Kieran Tierney are set to depart at the end of their current contracts, creating considerable space on the payroll. This could be further expanded with potential exits for players like Leandro Trossard, Jakub Kiwior, Oleksandr Zinchenko, and Fabio Vieira. Berta aims to continue the trend of selling players for better fees than in the past. Last summer, sales of Edin Nketiah, Aaron Ramsdale, and Emile Smith-Rowe brought in a combined total of over £90 million, effectively funding the signings of Mikel Merino and Ricardo Calafiori. Additional loan fees and sell-on clauses contributed to a summer in which Arsenal saw a small profit. All these factors come together to enable Berta to make meaningful investments right from the start, setting high expectations among fans for the upcoming transfer window. With extensive needs for a centre-forward, wingers, midfielders, defenders, and a goalkeeper, it's fortunate that Berta will have the freedom to address these critical requirements on Arteta's shopping list. As Arsenal fans eagerly await Berta's moves, the excitement is palpable. This summer could be transformative for the club, and with Berta at the helm, there's hope for a squad that is not only competitive but capable of achieving great things. A summer of transformation awaits Arsenal. As Andrea Berta prepares to embark on his new role, the anticipation surrounding Arsenal's summer transfer plans intensifies. The club's commitment to revitalizing its squad comes at a crucial time, and with Berta's expertise, fans are hopeful for a transformative window that could reshape the team's future. Prioritizing key signings. Berta's immediate focus will be on addressing the pressing needs within the squad. With Gabriel Jesus sidelined for the foreseeable future and no clear timeline for Kai Havertz's recovery, Arsenal is in urgent need of reinforcements up front. The pressure is on to identify a prolific striker who can lead the line and score crucial goals. Potential candidates like Victor Osimhen and Dusan Vlahovic already being discussed, but Berta will need to navigate the market carefully to secure the best possible deals. In addition to attacking options, Berta must also prioritize strengthening the midfield and defense. With the anticipated departures of key players, securing high-quality replacements will be essential. The Gunners have shown interest in versatile midfielders like Martin Zubimendi and creative wingers such as Nico Williams, and bringing them in could add depth and dynamism to the squad. Building for the future. Beyond immediate signings, Berta's vision will also involve scouting young talents who can contribute to Arsenal's long-term ambitions. The club's recent focus on developing youth has already shown promise, and integrating fresh, young talent into the first team can foster a winning mentality. With Berta's experience in nurturing potential, fans are eager to see how he can blend youth with experience in a balanced squad. Engaging the fan base. As Arsenal moves forward, maintaining strong communication with fans will be crucial. The club's supporters are eager for transparency regarding transfer strategies and future plans. Engaging the fan base through updates and interactions will help build trust and excitement as the summer unfolds. Fans have high hopes that Berta will not only secure key signings but also revitalize the team's competitive spirit. The stakes of the upcoming season. Looking ahead, the stakes for Arsenal are higher than ever. With fierce competition from rivals like Manchester City and Liverpool, the club must act decisively to ensure they can compete for both the Premier League title and success in Europe. A successful summer transfer window could signal a new era for Arsenal, one filled with optimism and ambition. In conclusion, Andrea Berta's arrival as sporting director marks a pivotal moment for Arsenal. With significant freedom to reshape the squad, he holds the key to unlocking the club's potential. The summer transfer window is set to be a crucial period, and with Berta's expertise and the support of the fans, Arsenal can embark on a journey toward reclaiming its place among the elite in English and European football. All eyes will be on Berta as he navigates this critical juncture and strives to build a team that fans can rally behind. 3 things that will definitely happen to Arsenal if Liverpool signs Alexander Isak. Football.London explores the potential implications for Arsenal if Liverpool successfully secures Alexander Isak. While the Gunners are undoubtedly interested in bringing Isak on board this summer, they find themselves in a challenging position. Newcastle has set an exorbitant price for the Swedish international, far surpassing the record fee Arsenal paid to West Ham for Declan Rice. Another critical factor is the presence of rival suitors, with Liverpool being a significant contender. With the potential departure of Mohamed Salah this summer, manager Arne Slot will need to find a way to replace the goals lost with Salah's exit. Isak would undoubtedly fit that bill better than most on the market. With that in mind, here are 3 key outcomes we anticipate if the Reds outmaneuver Arsenal for Isak. A shift in Arsenal's strategy. If Isak is off the table, Arsenal will have to pivot quickly. Unlike last summer, when pursuing Benjamin Sesko wasn't a viable option and the club chose not to seek alternatives, repeating that approach in 2025 would be a monumental mistake. With Gabriel Jesus sidelined for the rest of the year and no guarantee that Kai Havertz will return from surgery in time for the new campaign, the Gunners need to sign a striker this summer, whether that's Sesko or another quality player. Increased pressure on priorities. Missing out on a primary target naturally elevates the pressure to secure other signings. Players like Martin Zubimendi and Joan Garcia are already on the radar, while Mikel Arteta has a keen interest in Nico Williams as well. If Arsenal fails to land Isak, the new sporting director, Andrea Berta, risks developing a reputation similar to Edu Gasper's, where, despite extensive efforts, he couldn't deliver the players Arteta truly wanted. Even though it's only his first summer in the role, the expectations will be immense. Title race implications. In a scenario where Liverpool retains Salah and successfully signs Isak, they could become a formidable opponent, potentially widening the gap between them and Arsenal if the Gunners don't act decisively. Liverpool, even with Isak, would be a serious threat, and based on Slot's comments, they won't stop there. Meanwhile, Newcastle, which harbours ambitions of securing more trophies and challenging for the title, would lose their biggest asset. Even with substantial financial resources, replacing Isak's world-class presence would be nearly impossible, and it's likely that Newcastle would struggle as a result. In summary, the stakes are high for Arsenal in this transfer saga. The decisions made in the coming weeks could significantly influence not only their squad composition but also their standing in the title race. Arsenal must act quickly and strategically to ensure they remain competitive, not just against their rivals but within the ever-evolving landscape of top-tier football. The stakes rise for Arsenal as transfer decisions loom. As the summer transfer window approaches, Arsenal faces a critical juncture that could define the club's trajectory for years to come. With the possibility of Liverpool signing Alexander Isak, the urgency for Arsenal to act swiftly and strategically is more pronounced than ever. Exploring alternative targets. With Isak potentially slipping through their fingers, Arsenal must consider alternative targets to strengthen their attacking options. Names like Victor Osimhen and Dusan Vlahovic have emerged as potential candidates, both of whom could provide the goal-scoring prowess the Gunners desperately need. Berta's ability to navigate the transfer market and secure these players will be crucial, especially as competition from rival clubs intensifies. Moreover, Arsenal may also explore younger talents in the market, aiming to blend experience with youth. Scouting networks will be vital in identifying promising players who can contribute immediately while also developing into long-term assets for the club. The impact on team dynamics. Losing out on a high-profile signing like Isak could have psychological implications for the team. Confidence in the club's ability to attract top talent might wane, affecting player morale and the overall atmosphere in the dressing room. For Arteta, maintaining a positive and driven squad will be essential, especially as they aim for a top finish in the Premier League and a strong run in the Champions League. Furthermore, if Arsenal fails to replace key departing players adequately, it could lead to a significant gap in quality. The importance of cohesive team dynamics cannot be overstated, and Berta must ensure that any new signings integrate smoothly into Arteta's system. Fan expectations and club identity. Arsenal supporters are keenly aware of the stakes involved. After years of rebuilding, there's a palpable sense of hope and anticipation for a return to glory. Berta's decisions this summer will be scrutinized, and the fan base will expect the club to make bold moves that reflect their ambition. Engaging the supporters through transparent communication about transfer targets and club strategy will be crucial to maintaining trust and enthusiasm. In addition, the club's identity as a destination for top talent will be tested. Arsenal must not only act quickly but also project confidence and ambition to attract the caliber of players that can elevate the team to compete for titles. Looking ahead, a pivotal summer. In conclusion, The upcoming transfer window promises to be one of the most pivotal in recent Arsenal history. With rival clubs lurking and key players potentially on the move, Andrea Berta's stewardship will be put to the test. The decisions made in the coming weeks will not only impact the immediate future, but could set the foundation for a new era of success at the Emirates. As the dust settles on potential transfers, all eyes will be on Berta to see how he navigates this complex landscape. With the right moves, Arsenal could emerge stronger, ready to challenge for silverware and reclaim its position among the elite of English football. The Gunners' faithful await with bated breath, hoping for a summer of transformation that aligns with their long-held dreams.